Hey guys, we've been to Istanbul multiple times over the last 3 years, and with current financial crisis, the scams here are out of control. So in this video, we're gonna share all of those scams, especially the ones that happened to us during this time because it was outrageous, and we'll explain how to avoid them. Okay, so the first scam, and it's probably the one that you're gonna feel the most, is the taxis. Taxis here are crazy. Like, you really have to be careful how you approach them, and ideally, if you wanna to be safe 100%, use Uber. So the main scam that's just rampant out here is the counter. Once you get into a cab, always tell them to turn on the counter. If they refuse, just get out. Don't even argue, just get out. Another thing that they pull off on passengers is the bills. Like, let's say you're giving him you have to pay 100 liras. You give him 100, and he gives you back 10, and he says you missing 90. Be very careful and make sure that, like, if he's doing that to you, tell him no. Like, I give you 100, because they switch the bills right in front of you. You're not gonna even see it. So another scam that actually happened to us when we came here, because when we came, we had a 26-hour flight. We were very tired. I was not paying attention. Complete my total fault. And he charged us 5% extra for the credit card. Agree on that first. Like, if you telling him that you're gonna pay with the credit card, it's his responsibility to tell that it's gonna be 5% extra. If he didn't say it, talk to him. Another thing, they could take you through a longer route. Like, there are two airports in Istanbul, one on the European side, that's a new one, and there is an old one on the Asian side. So what they can do, they can tell you that, oh, the bridge that goes over Bosphorus, the closer one, the one that everybody takes, is closed. Double check that it's closed, because if the bridge is closed, this is the main bridge of Istanbul, everybody's gonna talk about it, so it's gonna be easy to check. Don't be a sucker. Don't trust them.
Yeah, and if you have a choice, if you can, you should check everything by Google Maps.
Yes, you can check, like, if you definitely, yeah. Restaurant scams, that's another big one that we fallen for this time as well, even though we've been here so many times. So the main issue, always ask them if they accept credit cards. Some of them might accept credit cards, but they're local credit cards. So you might end up in a situation like we did, where we don't have enough cash, and they asking you, like, they don't accept credit cards. That's an issue. Usually in touristy places they all accept credit cards, but it's not guaranteed. Very important thing, double check your bill. Always see the menu first. Never just sit in the restaurant, and because they're gonna cheat you. It happened to us once here. The dish was 350 liras, and they billed us 400 liras. And I remember the dish, so I called them. But always double check, make sure that the prices are right. And in some cases, you can even ask for, like, if you see that the menu is all in English, just ask them for Turkish menu, because the prices might be different. And you can always use Google Translate to translate the menu if you have difficulty understanding what's in it. Another thing what they do is they add items. So they can come and they can bring you some kind of appetizer, and you might think that it's free, and it might not be free. So that's important. Ask them if they bring something. It happened to us today. Like, they brought us tea. Tea is, like, okay, whatever, it's 10 liras or something, but they can bring you something else, and if you don't want it, ask them first.
It could be a bottle of water or bread or something else.
Yes. Another thing is service charge. Service charge is not customary here, but at the same time, there are legit restaurants that do it. So usually, as our hotel clerk explained to us, is that better higher end restaurants, they do it. Like they add 10, even 15, even sometimes 20% charge, but it's supposed to say in the menu. Like if you open a menu and there is a nice big sign or whatever, like on the first page or last page, it says 10% service charge. Okay, whatever. Like it's up to you if you want to pay that. You can sit in that restaurant and accept the charge. For us, it was like more like 50-50. Some restaurants do charge it, some restaurants don't charge it. But just be aware, because you might think that you're gonna spend, let's say, 1,000 liras, and the bill is gonna be 1,100 liras, and you don't have any cash, and they don't accept credit cards. Now you have a problem. Shoe cleaning scam. That's the one that happened. I've seen it 2 times in front of me, and it happened to us as well. So you would be walking on the street, usually it's a touristy street, and you would see a shoe shiner walking in front of you, and he would drop one of his tools, and if you pick it up and give it to him, he would offer you a free shoe shine, but it's not free. Guess what? It's not free. They're gonna ask you for like 100 liras, $3-4, $5. It was kind of funny for us, because the guy who dropped it, like, we didn't pick it up, but we told him that it's on the floor. He lost it, and he's like, "Oh, let me like shoe shine you." And Natasha has sneakers, and I have Crocs. So I'm like
he also tried to help us.
Pickpockets. Common thing, right? Like we travel a lot. Every country has, no matter where you're at, be aware of your pockets. Have a purse, like traveler purse, or just be aware that things happen. So just pay attention. Common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Another scam is flowers giveaway, or flower sellers, and perfume sellers. You will encounter people, sometimes kids, or we've seen a lot of kids who just try to give away flowers. Never ever accept them. Same thing goes for perfume. A lot of, like, you might find someone who's selling genuine, quote unquote, Chanel or other big brands. They not genuine, and even if they smell good, they not gonna hold as long. So you're gonna lose money unless you want to buy a fake perfume. And yeah, like that's it's up to you. Just keep in mind that it's a scam.
It was a situation when one kid tried to present us a flower. We told him many times no, and at the last moment he looked at my eyes and said me, "Fuck you." I was a little bit shocked.
Next, and this is a big one. This is a big one, not only in Istanbul, but especially in Istanbul. Never talk to anybody who just approaches you and acting nice. They trying to scam you. This scam has many different types and many different goals. It might be a nice guy. Usually it happens to single male travelers. They try to get you into a club where they try to overcharge you, and you can lose thousands of dollars. If you want to socialize, go to different meetups, go to different nightclubs. There are different tours, for bar hopping tours, a lot of different things. We're actually gonna include our favorite bar hopping club in the description. Awesome. Every time we come to Istanbul, that's the best way to socialize, hands down. So never talk to people who you don't know. Go to only confirmed meetups with people who you can socialize. This is a must. A scam. This is kind of similar to pickpockets, but I've seen quite a few old ladies with kids, and the lady is usually on the phone. She just walks and not paying attention, very busy. And the kid is just all over it. He's like hyperactive. He's like touching everything. That's a scam. Like, common sense. If you see someone like that, step away, because I've seen this small kid like going everywhere, trying to like exploring every place that he can get his hands into. Don't be a victim. Step away. I've seen it 2 times here. So with the kids, one kid dances in front of you, another kid being very friendly, trying to get your wallet or trying to get your cards from your pocket or your phone. Be careful, don't trust them. Airport money exchange scam. This is not technically a scam, but I consider it a scam because when we came this time, and this, like, you know, we've been here many times, and this is what we did this time. Because I wasn't sure how we're gonna pay for the cab, I exchanged money in the airport. I exchanged $50, and I didn't use it for the cab. I used the card. But when I came home, when I came to the hotel, I checked the rate, and guess what? The money that I had was for $39. So I lost on that exchange rate, on that exchange office. I lost $11, which is, it's 20% commission, 25% commission.
50.
Exchanging 50. Okay, fake police scam. This one I've heard about. It didn't happen to us, but I've heard it from some people that in some cases you might be approached by a fake policeman who's gonna ask you for the documents and for your wallet or for something of you. Ignore them. Like, seriously, power of ignoring is very useful when you travel to new countries. If you're in trouble, there gonna be more than one cop, and usually if you in a public place, in a very touristy place, there gonna be more cops. So if somebody is hustling you for some documents, for, like, ask them, call your support, call your supervisor, tell them, like, you're not gonna comply, and wait for more people. If you're in legal trouble, that cop is not gonna help you probably. So you're gonna solve it. Just don't be a victim as well. Like, don't give your wallet, don't give any, especially your passport. Like, I've heard some people giving a passport. So yeah, be careful of that as well. And another one is don't buy tickets outside of official ticketing stations, because there is 9.5 out of 10 chances that it's gonna be fake, or like 99% that it's gonna be fake. So buy tickets where they sold. And also, like, this has actually happened to us with it wasn't scam, but it's kind of scamish. We were going through to the cisterns, Hagia Sophia cisterns. Like, it's a big attraction, and a tour guide offered us service for 15 euros to skip the line, which was maybe like 45 minutes long, and get a tour. And I knew that it sounded fishy a little bit, so I asked him how long the tour is gonna be, and he said half an hour, but the tour was 10 minutes.
Five.
Five. I still found it was useful, especially since we skipped the line. So I value my time more than whatever $10 that he overcharged us. But if somebody's offering you a tour, be careful what you're getting into, and be ready to lose the money, and be happy if you just, you know, don't get attached. Like, if you, like, be willing to lose it, basically my advice. But if you want to buy real tours, buy them from whatever, TripAdvisor or any other tour agencies that are multiple online. So many online.
And I want to finish this list of scams with a scam from my, which is most important from my point of view. That if you will see Dolce & Gabbana, Lacoste, Hermes, and so on, don't believe that is not fake.
Yeah. In general, Istanbul is very safe. Every time we come here, the first 2 times we didn't experience almost any scams. This last time was ridiculous. Is ridiculous. We live in tomorrow, but yeah, usually Istanbul is safe, especially if you go outside of touristy areas. Super safe. No beer, so like no alcohol in the restaurants, but super safe. In the touristy areas, you're gonna be a target. Just accept it. Don't take it personal. People are poor here. The financial crisis raised the prices 100%. We feel it because we come here very often.
And I lived here 2 years ago, like a solo traveler, female solo traveler, and everything was okay.
Yeah.
So thanks guys that you watched this video till the end. We hope it was important and interesting to you. And don't forget to ask questions in the comments if you will have something, and to send this video to your friends who are planning to come to Turkey.
Yeah, and save this video if it's useful, and like and subscribe.